I am kicking myself. I always have the best ideas when it's a little too late. You ever have that? You're like, 30 seconds before we went on the air with this. By the way, hi, everybody. I'm Kevin O'Neill. This is Beyond the Forecast. I've had the pleasure of working with Patrick Hammer and Jen Stanonis with this show. I have not worked with Lauren yet, but this one is going to be interesting because it's all me. But my idea was, since it's all me, just yesterday I did a show with the puppet. There's a puppet convention in Perry, which is right here. Very beautiful. I did a puppet convention, and I was goofing around with the guys, and they had some puppets, and I was like, no, what a great opportunity for me to introduce like a little, hey everybody, windy yesterday, huh? Yeah, you're not kidding. Oh, it would have been awesome. You have to work on it for next time. And when Patrick's off, we'll call him Little Henry Hammer, and we'll do a little thing with him. Anyway, hi everybody. We have a complete show with you. Obviously, we're going to get an extended look at the forecast. We're going to talk about the beginning of Atlantic hurricane season underway. We already had a named storm, and he did some damage as well. So I'll talk about that. We also have some summer safety tips and some fun facts of time permitting. I'll talk about a lake shadow, talking about a lake breeze and how it forms as well, plus some summer solstice and some Father's Day facts mixed in as well. We are streaming live to you at 12:31, so everything you have is right up to the minute. Thanks for joining us on whatever screen you happen to be, thanks for joining me, whatever screen you happen to be watching us on. 67 degrees in Buffalo. We have 64s in Angelica and in Franklinville and in Ellicottville as well. Beautiful. Always a little cooler, typically a little cooler in the southern tier because of the added elevation. The wind gusts right now are not that impressive. They're going to get up to about 30, 35 miles per hour. Yesterday we had destructive winds. It was a high wind warning. And the danger with that was, the high wind warning is one thing in March, but when you get a high wind warning in June, what's the difference with the trees? There's foliage on the trees, and so they're able to catch more of the wind. It's one of the reasons the trees lose their leaves is to sort of protect themselves from wind events. So here we are with a very rare high wind warning in June, which is not typical. And so we got a lot of tree damage. We had some power outages as well. These are the current wind gusts. And of note, I want to show you this direction. See this convergence right here? What happens when air masses converge? Where's the air going to go? It's going to lift. There is a lake breeze convergence zone, and I used to live right about here. I used to live in Amherst, close to Wheatfield, right in northern Erie County. And I've noticed a few times, and maybe you did if you happen to live in Amherst, like a Sweet Home area. Every once in a while, there'll be a line of clouds, just a line of clouds from east to west, like it's the same axis as the wind, right about here. And what's causing that is this lake breeze convergence. When the air masses move together, when the surface winds combine, you get the added lift, and with that added lift, you get a line of clouds, a line of condensation, and then at the lowest condensation level, and then sometimes you get precipitation as well. And that's exactly what's going to happen today. There's going to be a line of rain that forms and then continues eastward, and as you get the daytime heating, then it might pop up and spawn like a random thunderstorm or so. Peak gusts today, by the way, will be between, I would say, now and about 5 p.m. Nothing like yesterday. We had some very impressive gusts in the 50s, even a report in the 60s by the lakeshore. Today's gusts will be in the 30s. By the time the Bisons play tonight, it will not be as windy. It'll be just a wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. The first pitch temperature of 68, but then you know the deal. Once you lose the sun, temperatures are going to fall. It's going to end up being around low 60s. So t-shirt weather to start, sure, but you might want to bring a jacket or bring a sweatshirt as well. For the Bisons, they have a Friday night bash tonight. The fireworks are a go. I know a lot of people go see the fireworks without going to the game, and that's always, you just park right around here. Here's where to park. Look at the fireworks without going to the game. But root on the fellas. A good weekend for them as well. They have a Saturday evening game, Labatter Day. They call that beer specials, I'm assuming. And then Father's Day game as well, with lots of promotions, free baseballs. The kids can run around the field, and you can play catch on the field with Dad, as well as some Father's Day promotions. I'll be there as well. I'll be throwing out the first beer. I'm not going to be on the field, but I'll be there with my family in the stands. Okay, some storm reports yesterday. We get scanner reports, police reports, and the National Weather Service puts them on a map. And this is only a portion of them. I just wanted to show you. This could be sort of like, littered with these little dots, which all represent something. In Amherst, numerous trees down across Amherst. We can keep moving around. In East Aurora, a large tree down. Power lines between Girdle and Porterville. So that obviously caused an outage. For Arcade in Wyoming County, trees and wires down Route 98. And also the road is impassable. So you see the damage was not restricted to the lakeshore. The highest wind gusts were there, but gusts of 55, 56 miles per hour inland as well. In Chautauqua County, tree and wires down yesterday. Thankfully, we're not going to be anywhere near that today with our wind gusts. Here are the remnants of Arthur. We actually have a report coming up in a few minutes about some of the destruction it has caused. Indeed, even now we have a report of a fatality in Texas due to flooding caused by Arthur. Next thing, I wanted to show you the current radar as well. There are some rather spotty showers, more of a nuisance, kind of a sprinkle moving through Chautauqua County right now. The real rain event, if you will be north and east of Buffalo later on today. Shower chances over the next few days. Again, we do expect some showers today. The next more widespread generalized rainfall will be Sunday night into Monday. But again, I think all your Sunday day plans are a go. It'll be Sunday after midnight, extending into Monday morning or so. We're transitioning to the summer solstice, but the temperatures won't quite be where we want them to be, especially if you like temperatures in the 80s for the boaters, for the pool owners. I've had people come to me and say, when are we finally going to get hot? When are we going to be in the 80s for an extended period of time? Not yet. So this weekend we're around 70, low 70s. As of now, it looks like next weekend we're going to kind of end up our neighborhood will be in the low 70s as well. So if you like it hot, maybe we get there by July 4th, but we're going to end June with temperatures either average or a little bit below average. Okay, future look to time out that rain. We talked about this convergence right here, and this is where the line of clouds, the line of showers are expected to form. And as they move inland, they may pop up and become, some moderate rain, maybe some very isolated thunderstorm possibility with that. But I emphasize, feel free to make outdoor plans. Feel free to keep those outdoor plans. You may have to deal with a passing shower, maybe a rogue thunderstorm or so. Okay, one of those things where if you're golfing on the 5th hole and you get some rain, it's probably going to be done by the time you get onto the 6th hole. Okay, and again, showers. Once we lose the daytime heating, we lose the late breeze convergence, we lose the showers. So your nighttime plans are a full go. Temperatures will be in the 50s. It's not going to be especially windy as well. The windy part of the day again will be between noon to 5 or so. For your day tomorrow, again, starting off mostly sunny. Disregard any showers you see. I think we're partly cloudy by the end of the day, and seasonal temperatures, a noticeable breeze on Saturday. And once we get to Sunday, again, it's another day with, I think, a mostly sunny start, partly cloudy mid-afternoon or so, light winds. And temperatures just a scooch below average. They got us down for a high of 74 on Sunday. And again, this go. Oh, good. Here's the timing. Oh, goodness. I think this is maybe delayed. I think this is too delayed. I think it rains around midnight, 1 a.m. Sunday night / into Monday morning. And I think Monday is a day with shower activity. Okay, in terms of how much rain today, maybe a 1/4 inch for Buffalo at the most. Batavia, maybe a 1/4 inch. But again, a majority of Western New Yorkers will avoid showers today, but you got to talk about it, okay? Especially if you're north and east of Buffalo. I live in Lancaster. There might be some showers moving through this afternoon. 69 today for our high. It becomes breezy. Again, gusts up to 35 miles per hour from noon to 5 or so. We'll make it down into the 50s overnight. That's where we start. Don't forget to start your weekend with Weekend Daybreak. Me and Rob Hackford, 6 to 7 a.m. and 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Also Sunday daybreak, of course. So Saturday daybreak, Saturday a noticeable breeze, high of 71 degrees and partly cloudy. For your Sunday, it looks like it'll be in the mid-70s or so, low 70s for the southern tier. Reliably dry for the day, partly cloudy, a lighter wind. I got the grill out because for Dad, and also because it's the first day of summer. The summer solstice is, I think, 4:30 in the morning or so. Monday's the lousiest day of the week with showers around, especially in the morning, clearing out. It looks like maybe in the afternoon or evening. Temperatures a scooch below average, like around 70, our high temperature. It looks to be pleasant, though, on Tuesday and Wednesday. Some shower opportunities on Thursday. Okay, the latest on our first named Atlantic storm, Arthur. Some summer weather tips and some more Buffalo weather fun facts after the break. Stay with us. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Forecast. It's just me today, so thanks for watching. Appreciate it. The Atlantic storm season is underway, and the Gulf Coast is left soaked after days of heavy rain from the remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur, which also spawned tornadoes. NBC's Priscilla Thompson has more.
This morning, life-threatening flooding across the South.
This is the worst it's ever flooded here, y'all.
A county worker killed in Mississippi while cleaning up after the storm. The system spawning multiple twisters, including just outside New Orleans. A state of emergency declared in Louisiana after nearly 2 feet of rain flooded more than 180 homes. Heavy rain soaking the Gulf Coast, triggering rescues in multiple states, including Perkinston, Mississippi, where a trailer park was nearly submerged.
Pretty much we lost everything.
An hour south in Picayune, residents urged to evacuate as their homes were cut off by fast-moving floodwaters.
Yeah, we've already left. It's probably the highest I've ever seen it over here.
The severe weather all from the aftermath of Arthur, which made landfall in Texas this week as the first named storm of the season. The storm's relentless rain pushing rivers past their banks, with other dangers lurking in the water, too. The storm also producing blinding winds, gusting up to 66 miles per hour. The incredible force captured on a doorbell camera in Louisiana, flipping over a boat. In New Orleans, Vivian Cerruti describing what happened when she woke up to tornado sirens blaring.
It was really scary because our door just flew open and I couldn't close it.
A mangled mess of trees and power lines left behind there. Officials continue to urge residents to take precautions.
Don't go anywhere near the power line. Do not cross a road that has running water across it.
The fatality there reported in Mississippi, another one in Texas as well. So, and again, you just see the damage and, of course, spawning tornadoes, which can cause remarkable damage, of course. So it just, it was a quick hitter. And a lot of these storms, they're not going to have sweep in those storms you could track a week away. A lot of these are going to form close to the United States, like this one formed in the Gulf, and it's soaked parts of Texas. There was another fatality there, a 15-year-old drowned. So the rescue worker drowning right there, of course, in the package. So these are the remaining hurricane names. You can cross Arthur off the list. This is the same names, with the exception of one, that we had 6 years ago. There's a 6-year rotation of names, okay? So these are the ones, and you may remember them, because 2020 was a very active year. They went through all the names in 2020. As a matter of fact, they went on to what they used to do is go on to the Greek alphabet, the alpha, beta, and they actually retired one of the Greek names were retired because it was unfortunately deadly for Central America, and the L storm was retired from 2020, Laura. So this is the same list that we had in 2020, with the exception of Leah now entering the chat. You may notice that every year, some years it starts with a woman name, and some years it starts with a man's name, and then they alternate. They alternate gender. Arthur, Bertha, Cristobal, Delia, Eduard, Faye, Gonzalo, Hannah, Isaias, Josephine, Kyle, Leo, Marco, Nana, Omar, Paulette. This is not Renee. If you're a Buffalo hockey fan, you know that Rennie is a boy's name. So it goes Paulette, and then the boy's name Rennie, as in Rennie Robert, Sally, Teddy, Vicky, Wilfred. Thankfully, it is not expected to be an active Atlantic season because of El Nino. Another factor as well, we are expecting, at least the hurricane experts, climatologists are expecting a quieter than average Atlantic season. Now, you may, every once in a while, maybe you get confused because you think we're on like the A storm, and then you hear about a Hurricane Christina. That's because in the Pacific, there is an entirely different list. So these are the Pacific storm names as well. I won't read them all off, but notice again, they alternate from male to female. I think we've already had Christina as well. So these are the names. Next year, there'll be a Kevin. That's true, because again, there's a 6-year rotation. So I know in 2027, there may be a Pacific Kevin as well. So if you ever want to see it, just Google storm. If your name is on the list, just Google Atlantic and Pacific storm names and see if you're on the list. Summer solstice Sunday. You did it, folks. You made it through. Spring is my least favorite season in Buffalo because it's so stubborn. It takes a while, just the cloud and the rain. Like snow, you could play in. 25 in snow, pretty. 45 in rain, what are you going to do with that? So we're on to summer officially. You may notice, sorry, I didn't need that. Sometimes you talk about meteorological summer as opposed to astronomical summer. Meteorologists block the 3 warmest months into meteorological summer. So June 1st to August 31st is meteorological summer, but you probably learned in school that astronomical spring and summer is a little bit different. So we're transitioning now from spring to summer, the solstice. So what happens at the solstice? What happens at that moment? That is the moment where the northern hemisphere is most oriented towards the sun. Okay, so that's where we get inundated with solar radiation thanks to our friend summer. So again, some Father's Day facts. The solstice is also Father's Day. We've had some interesting weather on Father's Day. Not as interesting as Mother's Day. Dad normally lucks out a little bit more than Mom. The hottest Father's Day we've ever had, 93 degrees. We got down to 40 degrees once. We had the rainiest Father's Day ever, at over an inch of rain. Bummer, in 1984. And the last time it rained on Dad's Day in Buffalo, 2019. We're going to have our 7th Father's Day in a row without rain anticipated. Our average high on Father's Day is 76. Our projected high for this Father's Day is 74. Yeah, that's what I have for 74. Okay, so here we go. And our average temperature for this is the progress that we made. The equinox high, which of course the beginning of spring in March. The average high temperature for that day is 43. We've made it now with 77 being the average high temperature for the solstice. With the solstice, of course, the sun higher in the sky, the longest day of the year, and the highest sun angle of the year. We certainly can have sunny days in March, but the sun's not going to be high in the sky in March, but it could be high in the sky this time of year with the sun angle of 71 degrees for the summer solstice. Again, 6 to 10 day out temperature outlook again. A lot of people saying, when's it finally going to get warm around here? People, the pool owners next to me, the boat owners, probably want it to be a little bit hotter, but we're going to have to wait a little bit. Temperatures are going to be average for next weekend. This is next weekend, so temperatures will be in the 70s next weekend. If you like it hot, if you like the 80s, you don't mind the 90s, you're going to have to wait a little bit into July. Right now we're at 67 degrees as we are live with you at 12:50. And I wanted to talk about, I'll save this for next block. Okay, the lake breeze takes a while to explain exactly how a lake breeze forms. So we're going to talk about some summer tips, and we're going to have some more lake breeze information after the break. Stay with us. All right, I know my daughter is off school today. She's stand back into the lights. If I stand, they get too dark. The darker it is, the better, more handsome I am. I'll back up here, but I also look like a giant. Yeah, my little brat is, my wonderful daughter is off today. She has a couple more days next week, and then she's all done. And students across Western New York are wrapping up the school year. And this summer, doctors say parents should account for the harsh sun and rising temperatures. Here's a report from Emily Kress. Take a look.
School is out for summer, and that means kids are spending more time outside. Teresa Moff is a certified nurse practitioner with UPMC in Williamsport. She says before soaking up some sun, parents should break out the sunscreen.
You want to put on the lotion 15 to 30 minutes before they go outside. And if you get there and you say, "Oh, I forgot how to put the sunscreen. I forgot the sunscreen," just put it on then. Don't not do it. We still need it.
Moff recommends using a broad spectrum lotion SPF 30 to 50 on kids everywhere from the ears down to the feet. She says hydration is also key when spending time outdoors. Moff recommends water over sugary drinks. She says as the temperatures rise, parents should also keep an eye out for signs of heat exhaustion.
The signs that we worry about are if they're starting to complain of headaches, they're getting cramping, their mouths and lips seem like they're dry, they're saying that they're dizzy.
When it comes to spending time by the water, whether that be a pool, lake, or ocean, children should always be supervised and wear proper safety gear.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I put floaties on them." You can't rely on floaties to be what's protecting your kid. You should be teaching your kids, get them in swim lessons as soon as possible. The sooner the better. That decreases the risk of drowning.
Moff says if your kids love to ride their bikes, make sure they always wear closed-toe shoes and a properly fitted helmet.
Helmets actually decrease head injuries by 45%.
Sunscreen, okay? Sunscreen. I cannot emphasize that enough. As somebody who had a cancerous skin cancer, I had a melanoma removed, as I did not habitually put sunscreen on as much as I should. So I do now, and even if it's 70 degrees, the UV index is still elevated. Here we are at the solstice. I was going to talk about Lake Breeze before. I'm not going to. I'm going to talk about my dad. I'm going to have a beer with my dad Sunday, okay? I'm going to have a lawn chair set up. I'm going to have 2 lawn chairs set up. Each lawn chair is going to have a beer, and we're just going to have my beer and think about how thankful I am to have my dad for as long as I had him. You won't see anybody in the chair if you're looking out at us because my dad passed away a few years ago, but I'll feel him right here. So something I do every year is have a beer with my dad. And it's technically a stepdad, okay? He's not my biological father. He's a stepdad because he stepped up to create a new family. So to all the fathers, all the dads, and all the stepdads out there, I wish you nothing but the best and have a wonderful Father's Day. It's going to be a great weather for you again, Bison's game, whatever you got planned. I think Sunday is the better day of the weekend because it'll be a little bit warmer and lighter winds. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Thanks for watching us, and we'll see you for Saturday Daybreak, 6 to 7 a.m. with Orchard Park's Rob Hackford.